Hi there. We're continuing our journey through the Psalms, and we're in Psalm 11, reading the whole Psalm, verses 1 to 7. There's something unusual about the numbering here, particularly if you look at the Greek version of the Old Testament, the Hebrew Scriptures, the Septuagint, the translation was done into Greek, and also in the Latin Vulgate Bible. Suddenly, this psalm, instead of being Psalm 11, becomes Psalm 10. And that's because in the Greek and the Latin versions, they confound or conflate Psalm 9 and 10 together. And so both Psalm 9 and 10 become Psalm 9. So this psalm in the Greek Bible and in the Latin Bible became Psalm 10. So in some Bibles there's a strange mix-up of the numbers. But in our Bible and in the Hebrew Bible that we're referring to, we find this as Psalm 11. It's a short psalm. It's had the simple superscription Lamnatzer to the song leader. It's written to the choir master, and it's a Mizmor David. It's a musical composition designed to be played and ascribed to David. And this seems to be a psalm about rebuking those who are saying, run for cover. God has forsaken you. Run for cover. You're in danger. Actually, it begins by making this assertion that I'm putting my trust in the Lord. My confidence is in God. Why are you saying, run away, get to the mountains, flee as a bird? He says, yes, I know that the evil ones put their arrows in their bow, that they're ready to shoot us down, that they aim for the heart, that they are really intent on destroying me. But, the psalmist says midway through the psalm, the Lord is on his holy throne. The Lord is in his holy place. He's in his holy temple. His eyes are watching. His eyes are looking. And that word look is an interesting word. It comes from the word chazah, meaning to gaze. It's a word that means to gaze. The Lord is looking on his people with intent concern. He's not just giving them a brief view, he actually has them in his gaze, is another way of putting it. And so it's very important that the psalmist here is saying, I know that God's eyes are on me. I don't have to be afraid. And in fact, he then says, God is going to vindicate me because he hates violence. He hates the evil that is going on, and he is going to bring righteousness to pass. And in the last verse he says, the righteous Lord, Adonai Tzaddik, loves righteousness. He loves righteous deeds, tzedakot, and his gaze is on those who are looking at him, and therefore those who look to him, those who are righteous, those who are upright in heart, will in turn gaze back at the Lord. And that same word is used, that for the one who follows the right ways, the right paths of God, he will gaze upon the face of God. And it's encouraging here to see that there is this assertion that God's eye is upon us, that God is watching us, that God knows who we are. Let's be really glad today that we are in the gaze of God. We are held in the gaze of God. Whatever the enemy seeks to do to us, God has us in sight, and therefore we can also keep him in sight. Have a very good day.